Get this on Nico out the way.
So Nicki Minaj has unleashed a fiery social media rant targeting Jay-Z, Trevor Noah, the Democrats, and more, while openly aligning herself with Donald Trump.
And holding his hand.
Thank you, Long.
I'm glad you said hand.
Thank you, sir.
Decrepit hand.
What began as a rebuttal to a Grammy Awards joke has exploded into a broad, highly controversial series of political and personal accusations. Now, is this a spiral out of control, or is this someone breaking away from the industry to tell her truth? Do y'all believe anything that's coming out of her mouth at this point?
I remember she used to go by Roman.
What?
Yeah, she did.
She talks
Roman's
about everybody.
revenge.
Everybody's so devilish and things of that nature, and we've seen her perform at these same awards and do these same things.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep it sweet so Jay can have his piece.
Oh no, take your time, bro.
No, I'm just get this quip out real quick.
Go ahead.
She's just full of shit, man. Simple as that. And she runs with a whole bunch of people that do punk ass shit.
How dare you,
Uh-oh.
Miss Minaj? How dare you?
There it is.
How dare you say anything about people being pedophiles?
That's the punk ass shit I was talking about.
When
PDFs.
Your brother and husband are convicted felons for said act.
Are both of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That was my whole point. Then I was
Yeah.
Too long. Two.
Yeah. Both of them are convicted for said acts. Now I understand that you have obtained your gold
card.
That
Donald
was just
Trump
a consolation
card.
prize.
It
That
was.
Actually,
The White House has came out with a rebuttal, condemning everything that she said that she had received.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, it's hard seeing someone play the puppet and not know that they're the puppet. It's really...
She likes to get
Oh,
I wouldn't go there, but
no, she's being a puppet. She's being
well, she might very well. She might very well. I can't say anything else to that. I think
you can say a lot of things about Onika as far as her being a puppet. I think part of this is there is a concerted effort by the Republican Party, the far right, to have some sort of cool on their side.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what they were doing with Amber Rose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even though she was past her day, whatever, on really our side of the culture.
Never took her serious.
I mean, of course not. Why would you take Amber Rose seriously?
Exactly.
Her contribution to the culture is looking good, and that fades, but that's neither here nor there. But it's the same thing with maybe Stacey Dash. I don't know what that was about, but then it's like, oh, here's this rapper we can bring over here. Of course, when you look at even when Lil Wayne put on that cardigan and, endorsed the platinum plan and, the things.
He don't know no better.
The things that, Kodak Black or there's a lot of rappers but we all see it's transactional. I think that's
Precisely.
the thing. There's nobody who's there who doesn't want something in return. And so if they feel like this is where they can get it because this is where the power lies, this is what they're going to do. I think Nicki has, when you're looking at her tweets, that's where a lot of this crash out has come into play as far as her saying things about people. Like I've said this before, she's looking for love wherever she can get it. So when she doesn't get love at the Grammys, and she doesn't get love from Rock Nation, she's not at the brunch, she's not invited into these spaces anymore, not because of anything she set up to this point, but like as an artist, okay, you are in your legacy part of your career. Like you have never made that super big artistic contribution.
Super bass.
Exactly. You have never made
Brilliant.
that contribution to where people feel like, okay, we got to have you around. You are that person. Everybody has their run. Her run is essentially over. And that's not a diss. That's just the truth. That's what happens to every artist. Like I remember as big as say somebody like Ludacris or Nelly, because I don't want to make it just about the ladies. Like now they are legacy artists. They perform their old hits. They put out new stuff, and we don't really care. And I think that's hurtful to somebody like Nicki because she had it a lane to herself for so long. She was the one and the only. And now she sees all these other young girls come in and get a piece here, get a piece there, when the entire pie was hers at one point.
Yeah.
And that is hard for her to deal with. And she's getting love where she can get it. And like, I think that's sad because she doesn't have to go to this level, to the point where she's tearing down the people who supported her, whether it be people in the black community, whether it be people in the queer community. They're transactional. Their part of the transaction is to use you for whatever cachet you have and then toss you aside.
And that's what they're going to do. So in the words, like you said, I'm going to just say this real quick. In the words of Buckwheat, she is whooking Panub
and all the
wrong places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jay, are you saying that Miss Onika is trans?
What?
Actionable?
Transactional?
Yes. Yes, I will say she is transactional.
Okay.
You know, and the thing is, once this is over, whenever, you know, because the thing is, a lot of you are doing this and you're working in this transactional space. You got to realize Donald Trump is not going to be president forever.
Nah, she's very performative, though. I mean, and everybody knows that Nicki is very performative regardless. Even in the music, she is. For her to come out and pretty much just say she's Trump's biggest fan, all that bullshit, now all of a sudden she's on this whole democrat thing and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah. I mean, but the other people have used it already.
Yeah.
This is clever as a Trumpism.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's using the same narratives. It's like she's been through training.
Yeah, they handed her a card.
Yeah, she's got the guidebook. She knows all the things to say, and she's just regurgitating all the same shit that we've already heard from other people.
I'm surprised
now it's just coming from a celebrity by the name of Onika.
I'm surprised she didn't say, let's go Brandon, just because that was on the card.
Man, it's ridiculous at this point. And we all know what she's doing. We've had this same conversation for the past few weeks, having to talk about her punk ass. It's all performative because she's not a citizen and she has 2 PDFs in her family.
That's a fact. That boy
So
fact.
at the end of the day, this is what it all boils down to. You can get online and talk all the shit you want and say that you're aligned with this and always have been. We know the truth.
That boy speaking facts.
And you siding with who's the people that's putting on the bootleg Super Bowl show? Turning Point.
God bless.
My guy didn't even with you.
Yeah.
So now that he's dead, we're using you, you know what I'm saying, as a pawn to get our message across to the white nationalist Christians.
Special interest whites.
Yeah. And you are the token.
Go ahead, B.
Devil's
Enjoy.
advocate. I've heard some very nefarious things come out of
I like nefarious.
Onika's mouth. One thing I haven't heard from her come out of her mouth. She did not call Mr. Donald Teflon Don. She did not call him her daddy.
No.
Who did she call her daddy?
She didn't call anybody her daddy.
No,
but
we
there's
talk
somebody
he's
you got a
he's-
favorite.
He's alluding to Kanye West and how, like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, one person tap dances and doesn't say daddy. One tap dances and does.
speaking of, like, they basically tapped in just like a wrestling match. It's like, all right, Kanye,
Yeah.
you're out of here. Let's
You
let's
still
bring
tap
in Nicki.
dancing. She's dancing her ass off right now.
Shaking ass.
Yeah.
Watch yourself.
When did she not, though?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, this is a different type of
par
ass.
for the course.
Jump in, Long.
Her anaconda don't want none.
No, it do.
Well, she
want
don't
it.
have an anaconda,
Yeah,
but
she want it all.
respectfully. Unless she's trans. Transactional.
Long, please.
She should be ashamed of herself. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
She should. She should be ashamed of herself.
I mean,
She's,
we're ashamed of her, so I mean, that's
it's,
cool.
It's it's pathetic.
I love when people use the word pathetic.
It's so pathetic.
It is.
It's like, wow.
Making a mockery
like
of
you're
yourself.
like you're down that bad.
That
Man.
bad, Long.
You're down that bad
Yeah.
that you are aligning yourself. Like you're exposing yourself to this
Yeah.
because you have nothing else to turn to the point to where like you're putting more light on your family that are PDFs.
a lot of people didn't know before she started doing
That's
all
what I
this.
mean, like-
they know now.
You're putting more highlight on that. Like you're down that bad. Like you're so worried about your ego to the point to where like you have to do this. Like you need massive amounts of therapy.
That's why I was asking the initial question when we talked about.
I hope you get help. Like that's what I
Like
get
that-
help.
To his point, to everybody's point, basically is, the concept of her quote unquote jumping out and telling the truth, or is this just a spiral out of control?
Apparently, she's always been Republican adjacent.
Oh, okay.
And apparently, she had that Mitt Romney bar back in the day, right?
Yeah.
About voting for Republican. Like people thought she
You're
was
not
joking.
a citizen. You can't vote nowhere.
Talk
Exactly,
to him, Jay
she
Moore.
just
Talk
talking.
to him.
Well,
Talk to him.
Let me
know.
ask you this, okay? What does it say about someone that even through all of this rigmarole and charade that
Man,
she is doing at the moment, that they're still fans of hers?
It says we are too forgiving as a culture, and sometimes as people, because you'll go out and do things that are not just hurtful, but put people in danger with the things that you say, and you wind up being able to come back around. We've seen too many examples of it. I'm pretty, and then it'll be like, hey guys, I was tripping. And like we didn't talk really about Kanye West last week because we weren't on the air and his apology. But like, I need to see a lot more action to forgive him completely and just say, okay, Kanye, come on back. We know you was on some shit. Like you had somebody make you a swastika to wear around your neck. You wore a Klan robe, and you knew the cameras were on.
100%
You
bullshit.
said all these things about the black people that came before you and bled and died and sacrificed, and you dismissed what they did for you to even be here. I need you to do a lot better and a lot more before I can say, oh yeah, I want to see Kanye in these spaces again.
Well, his apology to black folks wasn't enough. It was like 2 sentences. He apologized to the Jewish people for like 2 or 3 paragraphs.
Yeah.
Well, Teofimo Lopez apologized to black people for slavery this past weekend.
Yeah, after he got his ass beat.
Yeah. That's an ass whooping.
But it's the United States people. We're enamored by celebrity. Educational system is in shambles. People can't think. People are
Preach.
stretched so thin with the social media and everything that we're on to the next thing right away. There's so many excuses for everything that nobody has any set of laurels or morals when it comes down to anything. So it's easy to be a fan of these people if you've always been a fan of somebody, because you can hide your fandom behind some other rationale that you justify to yourself. And there's a bunch of other people that are going to just go along with it. I mean, look, outside of Nicki Minaj's buffoonery, or maybe that wasn't the right thing to say.
I know what you're saying, but I don't know if you can say that.
That's what I mean. That's what I think. Outside
Rhymes with buffoonery.
Yeah. Outside of Nicki Minaj's nonsense.
There
right?
you go. There you go.
Pick an animal that's stupid or something. I don't know. But it's
Jackass.
it's less about her, and it's more so about society, and it's more so about like celebrity and
The way they raised him.
and when you look at like the biggest cult that we see right now, which is just the Trump administration and the MAGAs, it's like she's small fry in comparison to all that shit. Like, like we have real cultists out here that are just like
They will make excuses for
they just
everything.
there's just the cognitive dissonance is like so baffling. Anyway,
That shit passed.
Stop, and you know what I think the lesson is in all this? Stop admiring people just because they have money.
yeah.
Because
that
that's
part.
where, stop wanting to hang out with these people. Stop going on these boats and doing a bunny hop with these with these white people on the 4th of July. You don't know what they're into, and you don't know what's coming down the pipe. Like, you just need to go stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to, because some of these folks you only around because, you could potentially become an asset.
Token.